I had a video go viral the other day, and it made me realize why so many of you will never be successful in anything you do when it comes to weight loss. You'll always lose the weight, you'll always regain it. And it's nothing to do with effort. It's because you've lost the ability to critically think. And I'm not being condescending here. I can't help but get pissed off by this because I see it all the fucking time now in my comment sections. People expect the answer to everything, fully detailed, like a university level course in 30 seconds on Instagram. And they expect it to be the gospel and the truth. When was the last time something on Instagram was remotely outright true without any contention? Because Instagram is full of people lying and boasting and bragging and selling you shit that actually isn't true. But your job with Instagram, if you're trying to buy or consider anything, is to look at it and be like, is that actually what I think it is? And how do I know it's not? Because backtrack to my video for a second. I made a simple 30-second clip where I reacted to someone dropping a barbell where they convinced people that that's why they no longer use safety spotters. Only because the barbell bounced off of it. It is dangerous to encourage people not to lift safely. They're designed to keep you safe. And I just made a video showing them that's exactly what you're doing for. I didn't set it up perfectly correctly. I didn't even warm up and I stuck a shit ton of weight on the bar, right? And then the comments flood in. You didn't set the rack up properly. You barely squatted low enough. How are you old enough to give advice on this? People assume by looking down that lens that I am going to give them the full education in that split-second video for free. I gave fucking everything away for free. I give podcasts, I give YouTube, I've made lead magnets, I've given guides, I've given free training programs, I've given so much free shit away. And I know most of you will download that stuff and will do fuck all with it because free shit doesn't convert to anything because you have no investment in it. The people who pull money out of their pocket and invest their time into themselves know they've got a reason to pull the trigger and actually do something with it because they have skin in the game now. I am paying money. I'm going to lose money if I don't do fucking anything about this. And I know that sucks, but that's why I pay for coaching, because I'm not going to write my own fucking program. So I pay someone to do it for me. That means I go to the gym. That's why clients pay me, because you know what? Yes, they could figure this out on their own. Yes, you could do this on your own. I'm not complaining about that. I've written things so you can do this on your own. But it's a lot fucking easier when you have someone in your corner. And if you're like me, I'm 30. I work with most people who are like 30 and beyond. So 30 in towards their 40s, their late 40s, right? Kids younger than us now probably don't realize what it used to take to learn a skill. And I think that's a lost art. Do you remember when you had to go on YouTube and watch a 10 to 20 minute video? Sometimes even longer than that, up to an hour. Or you had to watch a series of videos. Or you had to go read a book in a library. Remember when you couldn't even find the fucking book in the first place? And you're like, right, where do I go now? You actually had to spend your time to learn about something, rather than watch a 30-second reel and think you've got the answer and then be pissed off while it didn't work. And the reason I can get butthurt about this is because I spent 4 years in university learning my shit, honing my craft. I was doing coaching years before that. I've been coaching for over 10 years now. Four years in uni, and I've coached at the Olympic level. I worked with athletes that won gold and silver at the Olympic Games. And after last Winter Olympic Games, they're now a 2-time silver medalist. I know what it takes to work with people at the highest level and to be scrutinized if I don't know my shit. I spent years having mentors make me cry if I didn't know my stuff. So I now make sure when I say something, I'm not fucking lying. Back to you for a second. This is what I mean. You need to take accountability. When you see something, you have to be critical. Don't just blindly trust it. Don't just give it faith. Does it align with what lots of people are saying? Does it align with what makes sense? Have you spoken to someone? Have you worked with a coach before? That seems not like a dickhead, by the way, because I don't know, maybe I'm just a character breeder here. Male coaches that are shameful, bully you, harass you, ignore you, or just plain up tell you to try fucking harder. I'm sure they're great human beings as well, so I wouldn't really trust them. This feeds into the theme of Instagram right now. It's all rage bait. People are trying to get you feeling emotional to get your attention. And all the people who actually know what they're talking are fading into the background. And I guess this is what I'm saying here. People who don't willingly think for themselves, who don't willingly challenge the argument. I have clients and I encourage them, be like, well, surely we can do this. Or what do you think about this? I want to have a conversation. I don't run a dictatorship here. I don't say you do this and that's what you do. I'm like, right, here's your new plan. What do you think of it? Do you like that? Do you like that? Oh, I don't really enjoy that. Right, well, I feel like we need to do this because of X, because of Y. I will give you reasons as to why we do everything, because I'm not here to bullshit you. I'm here to tell you what you actually need and why you need it. But at the end of the day, I'm not that hard and set. Nothing is absolutely essential realistically, except for calories in, calories out for weight loss. But there's ways of doing that, and everyone is different. You are different. So yes, in my KD free program, I am going to hold you accountable, but you are not just answering to me. You are part of the system. You are part of the program. You are part of the solution. You are here to make a change for yourself. And you're going to be a part of making that change. I'm going to be a filter that stops you falling from any bullshit. I'm going to be a filter that helps you sift down all the information and put it into something that works for you and your life. And ultimately, when things get difficult and things just feel like you just want to give up, that's when I'm going to help you stick to it and make you never give up again. Because I've seen women like you fail 5, 10, 15, 20 times. I'm not here to let that happen again. That's why I'm serious. So if you're tired for all the noise and not knowing what to trust on Instagram and every other fucking social media app at the moment, and you actually took the time to listen to this, I respect you first, and I actually think we would actually connect quite well. So if you want a coach that actually gives a shit about you, will listen, will spend time with you, rather than just being another number in the system, DM me the word KD on Instagram or drop a comment below, and I'll show you how I can help you head in the direction you want to finally, rather than falling for another scam.